But as we move through the storyline, you see this unveiling of God's fatherhood. And there it is, over and over. But one of the things that I love is the unveiling of God's fatherhood through his passion for the fatherless. Mm. And it is just this unique theme. Unlike, to me, it's unlike any other theme. The fatherless, the widow, and then the sojourner gets tucked right in there. And when David comes along in Psalm 68 and says, a father to the fatherless is God in his holy dwelling, he's not pulling that out of thin air. He's pulling that right out of the Pentateuch, right out of his meditations on the law. He is seeing the God who's revealed himself as father to the fatherless. That comes through his meditation on the law and his delighting in God. And he sees that God is father to the fatherless. And then he goes on to say, God settles the lonely in family. And that's what he does. He's constantly using family to draw in the fatherless, and for the fatherless to know that God is their father, right? And that's life-changing. And that leads us right into the gospel as we get to celebrate the doctrine of justification, that we are forgiven, right? We are set free from the curse and punishment of sin, and then we are adopted into his family. So the image of this really being reflected through redeemed men and women, reflecting Christ and reflecting the Father, God, drawing children into relationship with Christ where they get to know their Father, right? So God, the Father, still being imaged through earthly fathers and earthly mothers. But there's something unique about fatherhood. And, you always feel the crushing weight of Ephesians 6, right? Fathers, train up your children in, right? But it's mothers too. It's not as mothers are put aside. But there's something about God revealing his fatherhood through fathers. And where you don't see fathers, where are you going to see God's fatherhood? I love the passage in Ephesians, I think it's Ephesians 4, when Paul says, for this reason I bow my knees before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and on earth is named. And the Greek, the original language, it's fatherhood. So for this reason, I bow my knees before the Father, from whom every fatherhood on heaven and earth is named. And so I think that God's design, really from the beginning and right through redemption, is that fatherhood is revealed most powerfully through earthly fathers that are imaging him, and through mothers who are also imaging Christ and revealing God, and then drawing hearts into that place.